There's an old saying that a picture's worth 1,000 words. So when we talk about the business diagnostics funnel in 12 phases, it might be a bit hard to get into your head how it works. So this is a case study for Harry the plumber, and it will walk through the problem that Harry's facing, and we'll show how the diagnostics might help with working out what the problem is and how to go about fixing it. So Harry he's a fairly successful plumber. He's got 6 staff and he's doing okay. But sometimes he finds he doesn't have enough money to pay wages when they fall due. And he wants to find a solution to this nagging problem of having enough cash flow when it's due to pay his wages. And he doesn't know why he doesn't have the cash flow. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. So we're going to walk through this as a fairly typical diagnostic. So we've landed on our sales diagnostic page, and you can see here that we have, and I don't know what the problem is that's causing the symptoms, or I do know what the problem is, and we want to narrow down finding solutions. So in Harry's case, he knows he can't pay the wages, but he's not entirely sure why. So we'll start at that higher level of confusion. So as we load this page, we find that we've got choices to find the cause of your business symptoms. And these are expressed in fairly general terms. And you read through the material here describing it until you find one that suits. So we talk about revenue going down, and that might be a reason why you can't pay things. Could be your operations efficiencies getting worse, and that's sucking out more money. Could be pure cash flow. For example, that you're not taking money from your clients as effectively as you can. You're losing money because of unhappy customers. Customer retention is a similar thing. Could be that your problem is to do with your staff and your co-founders, managing people. Could be to do with external contractors. Could be time management for yourself, business planning, how to get more out of your business, and understanding your accounts. These are all fairly typical problems that businesses face in very general and broad and unknown terms. So Harry's case is that he's unable to pay bills when they fall due. He's not able to pay the wages when they fall due. So we're going to click on that and we'll go down our funnel a layer. So we're looking here at some of the choices for fixing his cash flow problem. It could be that it's not showing correctly in his accounts, so we need to fix his accounts. Could be that his revenue is insufficient. He doesn't get enough money coming in to pay it. Could be that his sales are okay, but the gross profit from sales are falling. So that's an operational issue that we need to fix. It could be that overall profit, the bottom line, is falling or insufficient. It could be that he keeps running out of money. It could be that he's not taking a wage for himself, which is probably the case with his cash flow problem. So it could be any one of these, but realistically, we're probably finding that he might say, well, my revenue is just not enough. It's falling over time, and it's certainly not enough to pay the 6 staff that I have. So we'll click on that one, and we'll drop into one of or 2 possible reasons as part of our shortlisting of options in our funnel. It could be that it's affecting the whole industry, and the most recent example of that probably is COVID. It certainly affected the whole industry. But it also could be that it's just his business that's facing this decline. And in our case, it's just Harry's business. So we'll have a look at that. Now, we're looking here at common sales issues and solutions. And we're still working on this fairly high level unknown sort of problem. These are all the sorts of things that might be causing it. He's not getting enough buyers, or people aren't buying in general. He's getting the customers, but the average per sale has fallen. That there's new competitors in town. There's an industry-wide decline. So that could be that, for example, when music stores used to sell vinyl, then they sold cassettes, then they sold CDs. Now they've been largely replaced by streaming services. Could be a change in his staffing resources. So important people have left or new people have come in that aren't as experienced. Could be something to do with his sales and marketing uh, horsepower, his methodology, his team. So we're not really sure what these ones are. Change in product mix, maybe he's now selling products that aren't as profitable or outdated, and he needs to think about changing that. So we're thinking that probably it's to do with sales and marketing. He's feeling that he's just not getting enough people coming in the front door. So we'll go further down the funnel to sales and marketing. So the purpose of sales and marketing is to increase the revenue for your business, and you can do that in a number of different ways. And probably if I was to ask you how to increase sales and marketing, or how do you increase revenue, sorry, you think straight about more sales and marketing. But you can achieve it, for example, by changing your distribution channels, by reducing some of your costs, either operating costs and or overhead costs. You can do it by expanding your sales territory. The fastest way to do it actually is to increase your price. An average 1% increase in price leads to an 11% increase in profit. That was the results of a research study in Europe with 1,000 businesses. Harry could go out and acquire another plumber and get their customers and their service area. It could be that he changes his product range. He adds something in, or he reduces a now somewhat outdated plumbing technology that he has been using on. He has, of course, got a number of past customers, and it's important to keep those customers. So maybe he's not satisfying his customers, and his past customers are gradually dropping away and going to someone else. So he might be that he can improve things through that. So these are a whole range of things that could be done by Harry to improve his revenue, and only one of them is sales and marketing. All the others are something else. So the idea of the diagnostic funnel is to suggest to you, among other things, all these other options that you could explore that might help you to increase your revenue without actually directly increasing or putting more effort into sales and marketing. But Harry's decided that it's sales and marketing he wants to look at. So we'll click on that and we'll go down one more layer in the funnel. So how are we going to improve sales and marketing? Well, we can look at simply increasing volumes. We can look at customer retention strategies. You might remember that was one in the step above. We can do outsourcing. We could get someone to do our sales and marketing for us. And typically this is people who design websites for you, for argument's sake. And we do have some courses and other tools that you can use. But Harry's decided that he should have, having read this, that he should have a marketing plan. He should put some time and effort into thinking about how to go ahead. So he clicks on the marketing plan and we drill down one more layer. And we're now arrived at solutions. He knows, having started very early on at the top of this funnel with just having a gut feeling that or gut problem that he couldn't pay his wages when necessary, he's now drilled down to his preferred solution is to generate a marketing plan. And here's a number of articles within 12 Faces that talk about elements of marketing plan, including how to do a marketing plan in general. So as well as these options, Harry's also knows now what to look for in Google. Google has millions upon millions of things that you could do, but without knowing exactly what we want to do, we're just searching randomly in Google. But now we know that what we want are Google resources on marketing plans, creating a marketing plan. So we can now drill down in Google as well as 12 Faces' own aspects. Now, it may be that having looked at some of this, he says, well, this is not really for me. So he can go back one level and go back to where he was. He decided to go here, a marketing plan, but he now thinks that really doesn't need a marketing plan. What he needs is a better customer retention strategy. So he can click on that and load up customer retention strategies. He can outsource so here we are in customer retention strategy. Took a moment to download. So here we can see pricing strategies, all these things that will help with customer retention. So inside 12 Faces, we've got all these resources that can help. And B, we've identified what to type into the Google search bar in order to find more. So in Google search bar, we can type in customer retention strategies and get access to a whole lot more. So again, Harry started not knowing why he couldn't pay his staff. Now he's decided that really my problem is customer retention strategies. If I just kept my existing customers on longer, I would do a lot better. So that's been a brief example of how to use the 12 Faces Business Diagnostics funnel to go from unknown to known, and also to know much better how to tap into the vast resources that are available in Google. Thank you for your time.